place where we had one or two enthusiasts in market access and health economics, and in an entrepreneurial way they established some relationships with 1 to 2 clients, and through our experience at doing organisation strategy and organisation design, we were involved in helping build the market access functions within those clients. We're now at a point where we have a team of market access savvy experts, and with that team we've actually started supporting top 5 pharmaceutical companies and a range of mid-sized, and we've moved from doing some sort of visionary projects now to more transformational projects where we're actually altering the ways of working, but also working at the asset level where some of the support that we're providing has a direct impact on the bottom line for the revenues of these assets for the clients. Okay, I think there's a strong belief within the market access service line, the people who support the service line, that we can really mix it with the other significant players in the industry in terms of other consulting firms who provide support to pharmaceutical clients in market access. And I think this has come out of the experience that we've established over the last 10 years of actually delivering projects and meaningful projects to some of the top performing clients in the industry. There's a sense of pride around this, in terms of the work we've done is innovative, and actually some of the other guys in the space haven't done work like this before, so we're breaching new ground in the type of work we do. And I think you'll find when you talk to other members of the service line that people enjoy working in projects in market access. There's a sense of fun in the group, and I'm really happy about that.
Working in market access service line is great. We have a superb team with various experiences. We get to work on different projects with varied clients, and it's a great experience.
It's energizing and really rewarding. Market access is where the business of life sciences meets the medical science, where the patients and the pounds come together. And it's so important in the world we live in, where there are scarce resources, tough decisions have to be made. It's market access, health economics and outcomes research that is absolutely essential to getting those decisions made right, to generate and communicate the evidence of product value to help make those decisions, and ultimately ensure that the right patients get put on the right therapies. It's really important work, it's difficult, it's a beautiful mix of the science and the business, and it's great to be part of.
I think we're a team that's always learning. Everyone is deeply engaged in the subject matter. We read widely, we stay up to date with current events, and we're at major conferences like ISPOR to stay ahead of new developments. We like to make sure that we are experts in our subject so that we bring to our clients the best possible advice to ensure optimal patient access for all products.
My past working year at Kinapse has been full of challenges and joy as well. I worked on different client projects ranging from conducting socio-demographic analysis to explore new market opportunities for clients, to developing an operating manual for a leading biotech company, as well as working with the service line lead for business development initiatives. So my past working year has been full of experiences and learning opportunities, helped me grow personally, professionally, as well as build my skills and abilities.
I've had the opportunity to work on a good balance of projects this past year. On one hand, I've worked on some of the more organizational strategy type projects, helping a global market access team determine what it meant to have a service-oriented mindset when it came to interacting and collaborating with their partner functions. On the other hand, I've also had the chance to develop some technical skills. I've worked with a product team to evaluate the impact of certain trial design features that they were considering on achieving optimal market access outcomes.
In the Kinapse Market Access practice, we help our clients optimize how they're organized to generate and communicate evidence of product value. I think a great example of that this year has been where we were fortunate enough to help the market access team working on a really promising Alzheimer's therapy design some new frameworks for assessing and understanding their evidence needs and evidence generation plans, communicate those really strongly and effectively into the matrix teams. And I think by doing that, we've used our core skills around this intersection of the medical science and the business to really influence positively the trajectory of that product development strategy, of improving the chances of this innovative therapy getting out to the patients who are in desperate need of that therapy.
The people and the values. At Kinapse, I am surrounded by some of the most driven, smart, and honestly kind people of our industry. At Kinapse, we thrive on challenge. We are always striving for the better, we're always learning, but more importantly, when I have a question or a problem, I immediately know who to go to for advice or help.
First is the Kinapse values, which I think everybody will agree to. That is what keeps the entire global team come together, and each one demonstrates these values in their day-to-day work. The second is the traveling opportunities that I get working in the advisory service line. The last thing I must say is working in the life sciences industry, helping pharma companies, which ultimately benefits the patients.
The life sciences industries, are so important to the world, and being able to help them do what they do better is obviously really rewarding in itself. But I think the real differentiator for us is the kind of people we've been able to attract and retain here at Kinapse. They're not just intelligent, they're not just ambitious, they're not just focused on having an impact on the world, but generally they're very fun to be around as well. And it's just a really enjoyable place to come to work with people who are committed to doing good things in an important industry and having fun while they're doing it. And that's why I love being here.
We want to build on our established relationships and continue to do the great work that we already provide for them. But importantly, we want to connect with new clients, and there are a number of opportunities in the pipeline which I find exciting. But also we want to build the India team, and I think this is really important to the service line growth. We've recruited new talent, and they're bringing in a fresh perspective, they bring in new skill sets, and I see us really leveraging that introduction of new talent into the team to build and grow out. Ambitiously, I see us developing a sort of more operational component to our service line, and with a bit of luck in the future, competing with some of our larger service lines within Kinapse.